Hi, everybody. Welcome back. For those of you that are returning, and for those of you that are new, this is Enlightened Journeys, and I'm Astraea Love, and I'm here to hopefully enlighten your journey and to get you to connect with God. All right, so make sure that you are familiar with my legal disclaimer, which is in the description box below. But know that all readings are for entertainment purposes only. This is a reading for the collective, so you need to be able to use your best discernment. Feel free to take what resonates and leave what does not for the person that it's meant for, okay? If you have a pendulum, this is a pendulum, okay? Or if you know muscle testing, or if you just can talk to God, or if you just have intuition. These are all different ways that you can be asking yes and no questions and be getting answers back from the universe or from your higher self, from God, to guide you in the right direction, okay? While navigating the system of tarot. Just because it can be, when your emotions are attached to it, it can be like difficult to separate what is just emotion and what isn't. Okay, so make sure that if you take medication, that you're taking your medication, that you're taking care of yourself, because by watching my videos, you are agreeing that you are in control of yourself now and then after the reading as well, with whatever you do. If you take any of the information from the reading with you, make sure that you follow up with a professional in the field of that advice before applying the advice to your life, okay? What else? There's always a trigger warning when we work with the tarot, okay? And this platform is predominantly for tarot. So, yeah, you need to be able to, get some water. You need to be able to balance your energy out in case you get triggered. I don't know what your personal triggers are. Sorry. Like trying to find a way to do my hair where it's not going to get in my way. Okay. So, by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled, be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing not to attack me, bully, or persecute me for my calling. And I'm reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Everybody's always entitled to their opinion, okay? But what it matters the most is the opinion of the Most High God. And that's what's going to be known on this channel, at least. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. Do not shoot the messenger and do not harm the prophets of God. All right. Now that everybody's been warned. So if you don't pray, that's totally fine. But I'm going to say this prayer for both of us, okay? So I invite the Most High God in and the Holy Spirit. I ask that they close any doors that would be open to any type of negativity. Please return all evil and block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective, and I pray for my subscribers. Okay, know that God's here right now. So I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I'm eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. Okay, so my readings are to help you gain insight, to connect with spirit, and to get confirmation on things, okay? So if anything makes you feel like nervous or afraid, then that's most likely not your energy, or not. If it's a new thing to you, like, it's most likely not, doesn't have to do with you. If it's something that you've already suspected, and so when you've already suspected it, it's like you're not really afraid of it because you think that it's possibly already happened and you're fine now. So it's a little bit different, okay? So that's another way that you can guide. And then if anything is going to be happening in the future, this is why you need to use a pendulum or muscle testing to ask yes and no questions, so you could know, is this happening now? Is this happening in the future? When is this going to happen? Okay? Because when you get told prophecy, it just sounds like jargon, until the actual thing comes true. It sounds wacky. So it's like, you just take it with a grain of salt until it comes true. Then you have your confirmation. But if you ask if you have a pendulum, or you talk to God, or you talk to your angels, or you can get intuitive answers back from yourself, you can be asking yourself, okay, is this something that's going to happen in the future? If you get a yes, then that's something that you will look at, right? Okay. Hopefully that's making sense for everyone. So know that when you come into the chat, you can do $10 super chats per question. Okay. And I will pause the live reading and address your personal question. That is the only way to get a reading from me at this time, is to do it that way. So basically the gist of what I got, yeah, this is happening in America. There's some type of coven. What I was getting was that somebody tried to make you the scapegoat for them, for their sins. And it basically backfired. Some type of ritual or ceremony that was done. It absolutely backfired. Okay, I guess we're going to use these. So we'll take a little look-see here. Somebody could be getting fired. I'm not so much getting that this is you. I feel like this is somebody that's in this witchcraft coven. And that could be fired from the coven, or it could be fired from whatever their day job is. See, everybody in this coven has abused their power. Like, let's say that one of these people works at a bank that you work at, okay? They've definitely looked your account up, and they make fun of how much money you make and laugh about that shit. All right? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. The people that are in this coven, that are in America, that are doing this right now, are people that are illegal immigrants. That's what I'm picking up on. Some type of Santeria coven. And it's people that they're pissed off because they don't want to leave, but they're going to have to because of whatever the political shit is. So they're trying to curse everybody. But specifically, anybody that would try to make the planet a better place, they're definitely targeting people like that. Okay. So yeah, whatever. So some of these people come from like New Jersey. Some of these people in the witch coven. So maybe this is an online coven. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's more of an online coven. But they were all abusing, and these people have like a group chat where it has all of the evidence of everything illegal that they've been doing is in that group chat. And that's saved on a public platform. So it's like they could delete it, but it's saved on that platform permanently. So it's only a matter of time before somebody gets their hands on that and then does something about it, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, whoever these people are, you just need to know about them. They're an adversary to you. They're getting the devil's wrath right now. 3 of Pentacles, a good time for team projects and group business ventures. This is a collaboration right here. So I did feel like there was a collaboration going on, but maybe you're about to do a collaboration. It says business partnership is advisable. Now, this coven, these people are trickster spirits. What their intent is to try to trick you somehow into basically putting yourself in the hangman. So they've been working very, very hard at trying to get and again, if one of these witch hoes is a nurse, they're using they're violating HIPAA to get your medical records, stuff like that, so they could know where to target you. So these people, I don't know how this group got started, but every single one of these people are going to suffer really bad. The thing is that you're a spiritual warrior. These idiots, they don't even I mean, I'm sure actually they tried to set you up. I'm sure that they actually do entrapment. They do realize the fact that whatever the hell they've been trying to do to you is causing the drones to stalk them. Not even the drones, but the UFOs to stalk the shit out of them. They're getting literally harassed by the spiritual world in such a way that I would never want to be this person or this group of people. I mean, they're all lazy, fat, ugly, and retarded. And I'm not making fun of anybody that is fat, retarded, ugly, or lazy. But when you have a combination of that and a bad attitude, and you're ugly on the outside and on the inside, and you're just evil, like the reason that these people look bad is because of the witchcraft that they do. It's literally the magic that's like dislocating the nose, making it. That's why people draw witches with long noses, because something about black magic does stuff to the face. There could be somebody that's in the closet, or they've got skeletons in the closet and they were trying to set you up. These people have very bad, negative, unjustified karma. Negative, unjustified karma, which means it was not that what you're going through right now with this group of people and what they're about to go through. It was not part of your destiny and was not part of their destiny for you guys to even have this experience to go through together. Okay. It was never premeditated with your soul before coming into this incarnation that that's what you were going to do, is you were going to fight against a witchcraft coven of idiots. That's not what you planned for your life. Okay. Just going to let you know that. That's why this is all negative and unjustified karma. That's why it's backfiring on these people. But I feel like these people wanted to stop you from being able to collaborate with others. And that's where I'm seeing that it's going to happen no matter what. The right people are going to come together and collaborate to take these people down. And like I said, it's not just the right people, it's the right spirits. It's literally the ones that are navigating the drones from far away and stuff like that. And this, I don't mean to laugh at these people, but I've never seen anything like this in my entire life, like until just recently, where people are getting straight up stalked by extraterrestrials, vampires, werewolves, and other like cryptids and stuff. Like that's wild. But again, whatever they were trying to do against the chosen one was bad, because it triggered this type of defense to occur. So truly, whose fault is this? This is America's fault. I'm not going to like try to blame the country, but it's first of all, they need to just put Trump in office already and end this bullshit with America. I'm getting tired of it. I think everybody's getting tired of this crap. This political crap, all of it. Like basically, these people are illegal immigrants. They shouldn't even be here. And they're doing this type of stuff, getting drone attacks sent on our own people. Like this is attracting negative extraterrestrial attention. And these are not the type of aliens that you want to go tour their spaceship. These are the type of aliens that have humans as pets on their spaceship. Okay. These are not the type of extraterrestrials you want to play with. And you could call them extraterrestrials or you could call them demons. Like I'm pretty sure that the Catholic Church is going to call them most likely demons, and they're just going to say it's the same thing, which is pretty much the accuracy that I get. But yeah, I mean, it's like they're pretty much the same thing, and whatever. I don't have anything bad against them because they actually protect me, but they're not here to protect other people. The people that are doing the witchcraft that's affecting the planet in the higher dimensions, and they're doing this bad stuff. These are the people that in these witchcraft covens, Santeria, that specifically that are literally everyone's about to be dragged to hell. And then they're going to really understand that God exists, because God's going to be the one like Hulk smashing them. So it's pathetic that people that shouldn't even have any power, shouldn't even have these jobs, shouldn't even have access to the internet. And it's straight up, had they not come here from their other bullshit country, they would never have even had access to the internet to be able to abuse anybody and to be able to cause all of this crap. So this is truly America's fault for letting these people in. That's all I can say is that it's most likely, I'm not going to point fingers at Biden because I think that he is mentally not there. I don't think that he is mentally there. Every time the camera looks at him, he looks like he doesn't remember where the fuck he is and what his name is. Okay. So you cannot tell me that MK Ultra brainwashed fucking retard literally had anything good intended for America. You saw that everyone that's been in America has seen the downward, not even a spiral, just plummet, just a great fall, fall that America has had, a great fall. Okay. And now we're about to go from that fall back up to a space where we're going to be a lot higher than we ever were, ever. And these people that don't belong here, and if you're illegal, then you don't belong here. And there's nothing personal about that. That is just the law. If you want to stay here, go become a citizen and stop doing this crap. Do not join covens. Do not do rituals on the American people. It's bad enough that the government's doing rituals on us. We don't need extra idiots working with magic that they don't understand, they cannot control. And they maybe thought that they were the best at it, but God is showing them that they didn't know shit. These people ain't shit and they don't know shit. They don't know anything. And they're going to lose they will lose everything and everyone in the entire lives, and God will make them watch everyone around them wither away and die. This is why you don't play with prophets of God. Don't fuck with them. Like if somebody says they're a prophet of God, and if you don't know whether they are or not, leave that person alone, because you don't want to accidentally find out that they were a prophet of God and that you tried to do them dirty, because God is going to literally do the most sadistic shit ever to get back. Like, I'm not even kidding. That eye for an eye, that Old Testament aspect of God, that's the shit that comes through. Okay. And the new aspect of Jesus, that's like coming through like strapped up and shit, like ready for war. Okay. So what did it say right here? See that you're a spiritual warrior. These people are lame. And I don't even care about the part of them being immigrants as much as I care the part of them being assholes and witches, that people that are being an adversary to everyone else that's alive. What I say, the magician. So literally, these people tried to do this scapegoating magic stuff on you, and yeah, it didn't work. Now these people are getting literally scapegoated and sacrificed. They're losing their jobs. They're going to be losing their homes. They're going to be losing their family members. They're going to be losing their friends. They're going to be anybody that ever cared about one of these people is going to become possessed by the devil. And then it's going to literally cause drama with that person, all the people in that coven. And then it's going to possess each person to betray that person that betrayed you, basically. And so that all of those people are going to be betrayed by everyone and everything around them. They're not going to know what the hell's happening. And they're going to think that you did something, and this has nothing to do with you. Pretty much has nothing to do with you. It has all to do with what they tried to do and what God is not going to allow. And yes, like the stories of, the Ophanim and those other watcher angels that are the spinning wheels and crap. What do you think those fucking drones are? The same exact type of technology. Okay. So yeah, it could be another country. Again, if we would keep our nose out of other countries' businesses, which means if we have the ability to send drones, we had better not just been sending drones to some other country, because this is why the government's not telling anybody the truth, because we were doing some downright dirty fucking shit to another country with drones and with spy technology and crap. We were doing some dirty shit. And so they're not going to tell the public what's going on, because this is literally a reaction. What happens after you send drones to another country to spy on them, then they send drones to your country to spy on you. And not only that, they'll access the terrorists that live within the countries and have them do the drones, and then literally just control it remotely from one system. So anyways, people are stupid. This negative unjustified karma stuff, though, this is why you need to make sure that you're taking spiritual baths, that you're using prayer to keep people like this out of your energy. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles right here. This is showing me that what they were trying to do was to affect your finances. So I feel like you're the magician. And I do feel like you have a collaboration coming in. Okay. But they had collaborated against you. This is definitely their energy. This Seven of Pentacles, they wanted to make a major turning point in your finances where they would gain whatever control over your money. This is somebody that like literally wants to pimp you, but not actually pimp you. If you know what I mean? Like pimp you, like, oh, I'm going to help you sell your products or whatever, like stuff to somebody else and you give me a cut. Why? No. This is the thing that people need. And I am getting that you could be a content creator. And this is somebody that is wanting to get in the middle of your, like, they want to monetize your channel or something. They want to get in the middle of what your work is and they want to ruin it. They want to start turning your money to go to them because they lazy as shit and worthless and unauthentic, can't even come up with their own with their own ideas or their own thoughts. They have to copy you verbatim, literally every word by effing word. And this is not somebody that's happy. Somebody that's trying to steal what belongs to somebody else. You're never going to be happy with what you stole. You'll never learn how to appreciate anything in life because you stole it. How in the hell could you appreciate something you actually stole from somebody else? And again, it's so unnecessary to steal from other people. This is just people that straight up shame on Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, those reptilian little fuckers, for letting these people in. Because these people would not even be here doing this to anybody in the collective had those two like straight up satanic not done what they did. And it's one thing to open the border. It's another thing to go to all of the different freaking countries and collect all of the RAPISTs, okay, and all of the unalivers, and then bring them to the country. Those are two completely different things, okay? So, honestly, if they're not brought into court, America can see for the future being judged very harshly. Those people and their family, Joe Biden and his family, put up under fucking judgment. Okay? They have the opportunity to turn things around. If they don't do it, too late. They're already up under judgment. This is just talking about how these people, they want to come in and pimp you out and use you like some type of cash cow, but wishing won't make it so. They won't be able to overcome the constraints of this reality. They need to deal with situations as they are, not as they want them to be. This is boredom, entering a monotonous period where life has few opportunities for escape. These people are going to be stuck in the matrix and not able to get out. It says financial setback or disappointment. Their financial setback is that they cannot use you to make money any longer. No, judgment now. People are freaking sick. Sick in the head over this money crap. Anybody that's going to do anything or do bad shit for money, you're not worthy of money. Why would you, like, that mentality, that thought right there of I'm going to degrade myself or do anything for money, that puts you in the energy of being unworthy of receiving it. Point blank period. Or anything from God, actually. You put this material world over the Most High God, then that's what you won't get fucking nothing in life. You'll be made homeless. God doesn't like that shit. You put the Most High God before everything else, and you will have anything that you want in life. But if you continue to live this way and you worship this whatever idol crap, okay? If you believe that this type of shit is alive and can make miracles for you, you're delusional as shit. This is a statue that represents peace and actually divine wrath. But, anybody that's believing in their statues, that their statues, no. Oh, hell no, human race. Just stop with this shit. Stop it. Stop. I can't. I will bust out laughing like for 20 minutes about that worshiping a statue shit. Y'all are weird as hell. The only God that exists is the one that's within and the one that's without. And that's the same one, just to let you know. Okay. We have a universe inside of us and a universe on the outside of us. God is within, God is on the outside. Literally. To get to the Most High God, you go inside. Two of Wands. This is literally, these people tried to have a new beginning off of your back and it's backfired. So it's a good beginning turns against them. Bad luck. Their dream is doomed. It's lost in a crowded marketplace or not well received. Again, not their ideas. This is somebody that wants to pimp you out. Ideas were not original enough and the timing was off. Bad initial planning was to blame. No, just these people. These are type of people that will end up in prison because they're stupid. And I'm not trying to be rude, but they are dumb. They will commit crimes and think, I don't know why people think that witchcraft is going to get you out of jail. That's going to get you put in jail. And if it's not a physical jail and it's a spiritual jail, then you'll be blind, deaf, dumb, paralyzed, whatever, or have a stroke, whatever God decides to restrict you. And that's not funny either. But the Hermit. See, this is what I said. Like, you know that the answer to figure out what's going on with yourself is to go within. That's why I'm seeing you have the power of the Magician. You have a good collaboration coming in, and you have the Hermit. You know when it's time to isolate. These people don't understand isolation. Okay, they feed off of other people's energy, and they basically try to live off of other people. And so they're never going to go within. These people are just going to project onto you why they're failing instead of going within themselves and asking God or addressing themselves within why they are failing. They're failing because they're trying to replicate some shit that's not theirs. And if it's the intellectual property of God, you better back. I would straight up walk backwards. I would back the fuck up and leave. Walk backwards. I would exit walking backwards. Like, oops, let me just tiptoe out of this backwards. Okay. But no, these people will never do that. They'll never go within. They'll never try meditation. They'll never do shadow work. They'll just project until one day all of their projections come back to them and they end up being unalived in some type of manner or put into a hospital permanently. And that's unfortunate. But how many thousands of times, how many thousands of spells had to be casted? How many thousands of scapegoating sacrifice rituals had to be done? How many thousands of warnings every freaking day these people have gotten warnings? This is why, and it's like in the Bible when Moses is telling Pharaoh, yo, just let my people go. Just let my people go. That's all you have to do. And Pharaoh was so like, what is it, strong-headed or stubborn or whatever, that he was like, no, I'm not going to let your people go. Like, he could easily have gone and gotten more slaves, but it's not even about that. Okay. It was about him having a personal jealousy issue with Moses, because Moses was most likely loved more because that guy was kind of a douche. But yeah, so Pharaoh was like to everybody, that's not very nice. And God's like, okay, well, you didn't listen. I sent my messenger Moses to go straight to you to give you a message to tell you to stop. If you're not going to stop, then I'm dispatching the angels of death and you're going to lose your firstborn son. And not only that, I mean, this hard-headed freak literally went through all the previous plagues. That was like the frogs, the fish, the rivers of blood, all that crap, and still was saying no to God and no to Moses. Okay. So again, Pharaoh thought he was God, or I don't know what he thought, but he was this is why people's opinions do not really matter. He was, because again, in his opinion, he probably was a God. And he probably had people worshiping him like he was God, but he wasn't God. He knows that. You know what I mean? He knows that now, but it was after that whole experience of like them just continuing to do it, and the answer to be no, no, no. And then God's like, okay, now I'm taking everybody's firstborn son until you let my people. And all they had to do was let you go. This is the same situation. It's the same energy repeating. All this person has to do is let you go. Like, you're a magical being is what I'm picking up. And oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, you have the natural magic. And this is like not stuff you have to study. You don't have to, like, you just have it naturally. These people are studying wickedness pretty much. They're studying wickedness. And your ability to go within is what saved your life, because when you go, the hermit always represents going within and searching for that guiding light in the lantern. But it's also about taking your time to make choices, which is like basically using your intuition, but coupling it with the guidance that you have from other people. Okay, like this group of individuals that was in this coven, they had every opportunity. Like, they were getting warnings through dreams, through their children, through all sorts of things to stop this behavior. And I don't know if this destiny swap stuff is something they do in other countries all the time, but that's somebody of the same race trying to swap destinies with another person, probably of the same race. This is definitely some other type of stuff. This is somebody trying to jump races, jump countries. It's like the magic and the supernatural stuff that exists in Haiti does not exist. Well, even though the Haitians are bringing that culture to America, it does not exist naturally in America. Like, the natural scenery of America is not voodoo, right? It's just not that, like how Africa and South Africa, or at least Zimbabwe. I mean, I can just know from my own lineage that at least Zimbabwe and South Africa, that their magic is like, it's voodoo. It's extremely powerful. And it's not positive, it's not negative either. There's a thing about it. But it's when people abuse these beliefs and practices and try to use them on other people. It's like coming up against, like, let's say that you're Hispanic and you have Aztec gods that look after you. If you go and you try to attack somebody who is like Caucasian, just random Caucasian person, okay? Let's say that their backing is like Odin and Thor. Then you're basically trying to pin forces against forces. And that's when gods and deities and spirits, and if the Most High God has to get involved, the Most High God will get involved. But through all of those beings will come in and literally, these gods are not going to wipe out the gods of the other pantheon. That's what I want people to understand with magic, okay? There will always be an agreement that's reached, and whoever started the problem is the one who will most likely be punished for it. That's just the way that it ends up working out. So there could be somebody trying to get like attached to you through a family member. Okay, this is again part of them wishing. But yeah. So the hermit also talks about you having, I'm picking up a shaman energy on the other side that really protects you. That's always like nudging you. Okay, well, this situation, yes, this isn't really your fault, but why did you draw it in? That's what needs to be released. Why did I draw in a group of people? Well, I mean, we could say all the different political reasons of why situations like this happen, but that's not it. It's always something with it. You have the power to banish whatever you call in. You also have the power to banish and get rid of, if that makes sense. Hello to everybody in the chat. I'm glad that you're here. So yeah, this person was like a snitch or a spy, again, getting arrested. So they're getting fired and possibly getting arrested. I don't feel like it's a family member. I feel like this family member that you have would have been a victim to this person. They were planning to try to infiltrate your family. I'm seeing, what does this say? Psalm 91, Lord, you are my rock and redeemer. Or no, I'm sorry, Psalm 19. Freaking dyslexia. Ugh. I've done that a couple different times today. Yeah, this is okay. Their actions, let's just say this, their actions have put them in a boundary. And this is a self imposed boundary, the Eight of Swords. It says that they're overwhelmed by problems and personal issues, domination, restriction. Yeah, it's like they're forced into living by other people's rules. And that's what I was getting about whatever their culture is, that this is something that's common in their culture, but it's not common in the culture of America. Destiny swap thing is something that comes from, other countries, is what I'm picking up mostly. Of course, the white settlers did destiny swap pretty much almost all of the Native Americans by stealing their land. That's one way of stealing somebody's destiny and fate, is you steal their natural way of living, you steal their land. And like the Catholics were making the Native Americans build the missions, right? And then if the Native Americans wouldn't convert to Catholicism, then they would imprison them to work in the mission until they were no more. So that's another form of destiny swap. So yeah, it is a common thing, but that's like big powers doing big destiny swaps over large amounts of people. What I'm seeing here is a group of people trying to like split up or divide the destiny of one person, which that doesn't even make sense. And also men, they don't know this, that men cannot swap destinies with women. You can't, and that's why, so a lot of the times they'll try to do this through some type of sexual, encounter that you have. But if they can't create that, then they're just going to try to do it energetically. But yeah, the energetic link that happens through sex, this is what I want people to understand, is that it's not possible. A man cannot, if he sleeps with a woman, maybe he'll get some good karma, but as far as getting her fate and her destiny and being able to steal everything from her, dude, ask an incubus if that's possible. That shit's not even possible. You can't even do that. Okay. And so that's the thing about women, is we're always naturally creating. But yeah, a man cannot swap destinies with a woman. If it's a woman's destiny to have this child and this child at this time and this time, then that's what her destiny is. There's no man that's going to come up and override her destiny as a mother. Okay. Delusional. Ace of Wands. Anything is possible. So this is showing me that that your destiny is safe. Like your destiny, they tried to scapegoat you, but you're actually extremely safe. And what's keeping you safe is you have this natural magic and power. You have a natural way to connect with others. That's why I think that these people are trying to infiltrate your collaborations and your connections. That's why they were going to try to come in and manipulate a family member. The thing is that I don't think that you are somebody that listens to your family members verbatim if they were going to come and say something to you. This is all about somebody wanting to get you to stop doing something. So whatever you're doing something that's making the world a better place. And this energy, this coven energy, wants that to stop. They want you to be sacrificed, but that's their energy. Literally. The self-imprisonment and the hangman. The hangman's the card of contradictions. It's about confusion. It's like you get in the hangman position when you don't do what your instincts are telling you to do. What is that saying? It says, it may be necessary to sacrifice in order to achieve success. Yeah, instead of trying to control situations and people, leave them alone. This is my point. Instead of trying to control situations and people, leave them alone. Because it's nobody's business to control anybody else. And if you're one of those women that are like with a man and you're doing all this manipulation to control the man, you a loser, dude. No wonder the man doesn't want to be with you. You're doing witchcraft on him. Like, come on. What, like, that's gonna make a man run away from you. All you need to do is like suck him dry and freaking feed him dinner, like, and hang out with him and not be a bitch. And don't ask for a bunch of shit you don't need. I don't know what is wrong with women, but this is ridiculous. Women that do witchcraft on men are ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's so uncalled for. And when somebody has a child with somebody else, there's a bond that's created between those people that is called a soul contract. There's no amount of witchcraft that's going to get rid of somebody else's soul contract that they have with somebody that they had a child with. Okay. When you're creating well, it's not a brand new being, but you're basically dipping into that reincarnation cycle and pulling another soul through. Okay. That's like a thing of God. That's like a blessing, right? And that's a soul contract, okay? For the most part, God wants families to be at peace with one another and not war with one another and to not compete. So the Ace of Wands just shows me that you're protected. You're in your destiny. That's why it's protected. And that's why these people want you to get out of it. Yeah, you're using temperance, and this temperance is getting you a long way, because your ability to know when to apply pressure to something, when to apply action to something, and when to apply your energy and focus to something. And see, this is what I feel like you have been learning. These people have been tempting you for a long time by throwing a bunch of, let's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. They're throwing a bunch of magic at you to see what sticks. But we have the Magician card, and you naturally, this is like a stance of defense. That which is above exists below. That which is loosed in the heavens is loosed on the earth, right? This temperance is also Sagittarius energy coming through, and it's Archangel Michael. So this is, again, why these people are being sacrificed, is because Archangel Michael's come through and is cleaning up shop, basically. And so, yeah, the temperance is a card of flexibility, change, and adaptation, but it's also a card of balance to me. It's a card of balance, and then it's a card of self-defense. It says that many ideas and experiences synthesize to form new ideas. And that's where I feel like whatever this is that you're working on now is going to grow. And then, like how it says, it's more things are going to synthesize, more things are going to come into alignment. And then all of a sudden you're going to be like, how did I create this big project when it was just this piece and this piece and this piece, and I didn't know how it was going to come together? This is showing me that whatever this is, yeah, these people are going to be getting arrested. You may need to pray Psalm 19 and Psalm 11. Psalm 11 says, the Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. The wicked, he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. Scorching wind will be their lot and their heart's desire. This is the Lord who loves justice. Damn. Yeah, don't play. Fiery coals, like from the heavens. No, thank you. So anyways, but yeah, temperance also talks about maybe needing to compromise. And so if you are working on a project with a group of people or collaboration, that may talk about cooperation, basically compromising to achieve a goal. But I feel like there could be possible reconciliation here. We have a King of Pentacles. This could be like a father to you, or it could be somebody that was a father to you, or I'm getting real dad vibes. Like this person has helped you get out of financial binds sometimes. And so the King of Pentacles is like somebody that does, usually they're a deal maker, a risk taker. I would say that this would be like I would say maybe this would be like the Donald Trump card. Let's make a deal. Not Donald Trump when he was doing that show, Deal or No Deal. I think that's what it was called. This would have been him then. Now he's elevated to an emperor, being the president. So that's one way you can look at tarot and see how tarot affects, right? So whoever this King of Pentacles is, this is somebody that's affectionate, they're hardworking, they chase the trappings of success, right? And they have money. This is somebody, if you don't have a father or stepfather that has helped you out, then this could very well be just somebody that's coming in with financial support. But they do give me a very gentle, kind, compassionate, like mellow, like laid back kind of feeling. Where these people got their panties twisted up in a bunch, literally. The high priestess, yeah. And this is why people are willing to invest in you, because they see this high priestess energy, regardless of gender. That's why when we do tarot, you have to understand that every person has both divine feminine, divine masculine energies. That doesn't mean everybody is a divine feminine, divine masculine. No. People that are living in those energies are divine beings, but the ones that are ignoring their north node, okay, which is the divine being aspect, and they're staying in their south node, which just shows you that everybody has this same capability to become a divine being, but it takes going into your north node, getting into your purpose, and doing what you came here to do. So the high priestess can represent a woman that's like unattainable and very mysterious, but that can also be an aspect of yourself. I feel like this is definitely your energy. You definitely have the high priestess energy, regardless of gender, which means that you can basically perform initiations on yourself with whatever life is. Like, you don't need to have another person that comes in to do that, because I feel like this is more your energy. Letting others overreact while you remain calm is going to be the easiest outcome to this situation, because again, these people are throwing stuff. You have to be some type of vibration to even be in the room for that spaghetti to stick that they're throwing when they throw that magic at you and that negative energy. And the thing is like, they're terrified of you because you're not retaliating. Like, they thought that you were retaliating, but these people do divination all the time. So they found out that it's not actually you retaliating. So now these people think that it's the spirit that they sent to you, but it's not even actually the spirit. This is the Most High God retaliating. But they're going to believe it's everything else. They're going to believe it's everything else that's doing it before they ever think that it would be God, because they don't believe in God. They believe in the devil and witchcraft. And so that's what they're stuck in. So you have to like understand that anybody that's doing witchcraft or is under witchcraft, and I'm not talking about light magic. There's nothing wrong with doing light magic. If you're creating a balance or wanting to heal or attract money or whatever, as long as it's not harming other people. And white magic, primarily, you can even work with demons and still get a positive effect if you're using white magic, because you're working with God and the light and trying to make things better. But if you're working in the darkness, see, the darkness only exists so that it illuminates the light to shine brighter. Like, that's the only purpose the darkness has. And so if you want to stay in the darkness, and these people in this coven want to stay in the darkness, then that's all they're going to have is darkness, basically. When they want light, they have to look to somebody else because they're unwilling to go within. This hermit is you going within the dark night of the soul, finding that light, and then climbing your way out. So the Seven of Swords, many choices confront these people, but only one of them is correct, which shows me that if these people have been making horrible choices so far, I doubt that they're going to make a different choice now. Like I said, these people are going to lose everything and everyone. And the thing is, they're going to know that it's God, because when they have family back in whatever country they came from, and those people are being unalived, plus the people that are around them here, then they're going to realize, oh, this is God. Like, at that point, but it'll be way too late to do anything about it by then. When God swings his axe, God swings his axe. It's like, this right here is God throwing magic to return that nastiness back to this person. This right here is God sending Archangel Michael. This right here is God sending more financial protection and support. See, people will literally try to like take you. They think that they can just abduct people, these gangs and stuff, and just take people away from their lives, not even knowing that there's other rich people that are looking out for you, that you have people that are also, that would notice that you're gone. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I am picking up that somebody in this coven is guilty of a lot more than just doing black magic and being in a cult or coven. Okay, they're guilty of way worse things than that. And so the other people in the coven don't know about what else they've done, but I do. Page of Pentacles signifies a male that's under 30 who is highly spirited, engaging, and optimistic, makes friends easily. Sociable and charming. This is somebody that is good at starting projects, but not really good at maintaining them. He does think before he speaks. I'm getting more of like, this could be somebody's child. Loyal, honest, and trustworthy. Somebody could have been trying to attack your child or attach something to your child is what I'm getting. I don't know if you have a son, but I'm kind of picking up on sun energy. Oh, I know what this is. This is some type of curse that tries to curse them. There was a reason why I said the firstborn son. Tries to put a curse on the firstborn son, or tries to do something to the males in the family. Well, we rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ. Knight of Wands indicates male under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive, attractive to women, full of energy, always in a rush with a lot of nervous energy. Yeah, this person. They're sketchy to me. Passionate temperament, enthusiastic, very emotional, understands others' motivations. This person does understand other people's motivations, but it doesn't explain their motivations. King of Cups. So again, you could have a couple of different people that are actually looking out for you, because this refers to a man that's over 40 with a warm, caring personality, extremely friendly and outgoing, emotionally balanced. This could be the father of your child, or if you haven't had a child yet, this could be you and your child in the future. This man is in a position of authority. He has the respect of many. In love, he is very giving and trustworthy. So this is somebody that you can trust, is what I feel. And yeah, again, another reason why you're not going to go missing, because if you have a child, you know, that makes it a much bigger job. Having to abduct somebody and their child, that's a bigger job. And you may be able to abduct somebody that doesn't have their child with them, but anybody that has their child, they're going to fight to the death for their child. So good luck trying to abduct a child away from their mother. Like, you'd have to take both of them in some type of way. And I just feel like there's too many people that have their eyes on you that are protective people, protective energies. This high priestess energy could also be somebody that is like a grandmother, a great grandmother who was a high priestess in her life. 5 of Cups. Yeah, these people are experiencing grief, loss, sadness, and setbacks. Okay. Loss of a relationship and valued possession. You are the relationship that they lost. You were the valued possession, literally. Okay, let's get some of the... Let's do the energy cards. I used these the other day and I really liked it. Okay, so just current energy for collective. But yeah, this person has no business being in your energy. They just don't. And it's not just one person, but there's one person in the group that turned everybody against you. And they think that they're going to frame you for something, but they're actually setting themselves up. Healer of all the ages. What I say, you're a healer. You are a natural healer. This is why you have this high priestess energy. This is an easy thing for you to do. And this is why they want to know how you healed from what they sent to you. Why would you ever tell them? Why would you ever tell anybody how you healed from some stuff that they did? See, they're in major anxiety over you. They're in major anxiety because they know that if the magic they threw didn't hit you, then it's most likely going to be coming back and hitting them. Somebody tried to mess with your caring connections. Okay. But you heal through your caring connections. Door to spirit. You have a door to spirit that you can open at any time and get answers. That's why I was saying you can go within with the hermit. These other people, they don't have a door to spirit. Spirit rejects them because of the stuff that they're doing. Yeah, these people are ingrates where you show appreciation for your life. And that's something that's really important, because when people throw curses, it's basically to change the way that you perceive things and think about things, and then they want to change your mind as from an outside influence so that it changes on the inside, and then you're the one that's creating the curse, because really curses can't really exist, like not when God exists. So continue to thank God, continue to be appreciative, continue to be grateful for your life. Anybody that wakes up and is grateful for their life is not going to find themselves, being unalived at a young age or trafficked or whatever. Goddess of the moon, because that's just the opposite vibration. So I don't know how they were trying to abuse the power of the moon, but you also can talk to the moon. And when you talk to the moon, it jacks people up. So I really feel like these people, they messed around and found out with that goddess of the moon card. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, this is what they wanted to keep forever shut, is just your personal door to healing and happiness. And God says it's time for you to shine, and it's time for you to come out of your shell. COVID did a number on all of us. It did a number on us. And this door to personal happiness, I feel like in the past, if there was any melancholy or depression, it was coming from the abuse of this moon magic that these people, this coven's now feeling. The angel of love. So you have an angel of love with you, which is beautiful. I love that. And this healer of all ages, that being the first card that came out, yes, I agree. Adjacent possibilities. This is talking about other timelines. So by healing yourself in the here and now, you actually do heal other timelines, and then you can meet up and merge with yourself from other timelines as you heal. This is about yin yang balance as well. And that's just saying like balance between feminine and masculine energy. And I feel like, the temple path. You could very well be in the process of like refurnishing your home, clearing your home, cleansing your home, cleaning your home, redecorating a home, because that temple energy could even be a new home that's coming in. God giving you a temple to live in. The 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So 6 is this one. It's the third eye. Okay, thank you, Archangel Metatron. I ask that you help us open our third eyes to the truth, me and my collective. Amen. Thank you. Attachment. So these people they're trying to send some attachment to you. It does feel like a parasitic type of attachment. Yeah, it is something parasitic. And it's causing these people to have anxiety because, like I said, that entity isn't even messing with you. It like came to try to monitor you, saw that it couldn't do anything because you're protected by God, and went right back to them. So this is why if you don't know how to close portals, do not open them. That should be at the beginning of the manual, like of how to open a portal. It should be like like the Ouija board. Like you must, after you're done, you must say goodbye and then close the damn portal when you're done. Like not just doing magic and leaving a portal opening up some type of portal, and then all these attachments come through and they affect the people doing the witchcraft and everybody else. I will never make that. Other people focusing their time and energy on you, on anybody else rather than themselves, that will never make sense to me. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's the throat chakra. So we have the third eye chakra. This is about perception, trust, intuition, divine guidance. This is about how we think about ourselves, the throat chakra, how we express ourselves. So Archangel Gabriel, please open and protect our throat chakras. so that we can freely express ourselves in the way that is most intelligible. Amen. And let's see what else. Action. So, yeah, it is time to take action towards creating an energy in your home that is like a temple. Like, so you have a place that can be a sacred space. What I say about this man holding a coin, the King of Pentacles is literally a man holding a pentacle, but this is the same person. This is just giving you double confirmation. This man holding the coin right here, that you are going to have somebody that offers you support. And so if anybody is trying to, I don't know why I was getting gang stalking or sending people to somebody's house. If anybody tries to do that, you may want to remove your address from all public listings. First of all, make sure do an address check on yourself. All right, are these people going to try to do anything else to the collective, or what? What is this about? Hostilities. Yes, they are going to try to do more hostilities. They want to put you in a position where you have to defend yourself. And then the moment that you defend yourself, they're going to try to like label you as a bully and a demonizer. Only they're the one that poked the bear 35,000 times and poked the snake with a stick 35,000 times. And you strike back one time. And now all of a sudden you're the bully. That's the type of little childlike manipulation. Like, this person's lucky that this person is fortunate. Let's just say that they're not lucky, but they're fortunate that you have not taken up a staff or a wand or any type of magical item and used it on them. They are fortunate that you have not done that. I mean, literally. But if you have to defend yourself and pick up a wand and do whatever you need to do to get this monkey off your back, if you have to do that, it's not even going to be your hand. It's going to be the hand from the universe. It's going to be God's hand coming and whacking somebody with a stupid stick. But yeah. Third chakra, solar plexus, right here. Archangel Chamuel. God and Archangel Chamuel, please protect our chakras. Please protect the solar plexus chakra. That has to do with how you feel about yourself. Strategy. So these people definitely have a strategy, but God's strategy is much more advanced than these people's strategy. So I don't even know why, like just like you have a strategy for your destiny, so does God. God also has his own strategy. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So that's the crown chakra. So these are the places that this witch coven has been trying to attack. It's the third eye chakra, throat chakra, solar plexus, and crown chakra. So those are the ones that we pray for. Extra healing. Woman holding a heart. So again, that angel of love is just giving me double confirmation that you're going to be fortunate in love. You're not going to be lacking when it comes to that. These people are very deceitful. They work in the realms of deception, trickery, lies. Somebody wanted to pimp, like literally, if they could pimp you, they would. But for whatever service or whatever you do, they want to be the middleman between you and God, and they want to be in the middle of what you get from God. And they're sitting over here worried, up at night, stressed out what God's going to bless you with. Oh God, please don't give them that. Please, God, please. I just hear somebody begging like a pathetic loser. Sitting in their room crying and begging like a pathetic loser, begging God not to bless collective in the way that God's going to bless collective. Who does that? Weirdo. Have patience, okay? Because the good things are coming to you, and patience is truly a gift because it's one of the more, it's a virtue. But yeah, you have patience while you wait on the Lord, while these people have envy. Let them be envious, okay? Let them live in that. If that's the energy they want to be in, if anybody tries to argue with you, do not argue with them back. The world. Yeah, everybody is seeing that you are having the world offered to you, and these people are like, it's not fair. God, it's not fair. Why do they always get this? Dude, you just don't look like what you've been through. You've been through so much stuff that this other person has never had to go through, and they would die. They would never make it out of it. Like they would never pass the test and the initiations God has already given to you. You know, I don't know why they're saying why are you getting something you're not worthy of it, when what in the hell, everything you've had to go through and everything you've done, even since all these people have been attacking you and you haven't attacked them back, that pretty much shows God and everybody else that you are worthy of whatever God's about to give you. These people are just throwing a fit about it. Just they're acting like little babies. Fourth chakra, and that's the heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. So heart healing is needed. I feel like it's just healing from envious people. Man holding a heart. So, like I said, you have love coming in, or you are the man holding the heart. And literally, you've just been dealing with envy, deceit, somebody's bad strategy to bring hostility, trying to send attachments to you and trying to cause anxiety. But now that you have mastered, prayer or whatever this is, angel of strength, basically, now that you have become strong, these people cannot affect you. They can't tip the scales to balance in their favor. Let's just say that. Door to romance. They cannot stop this door to romance that's coming in for you. And I feel like that is going to happen whether these people like it or not. It doesn't really matter what they think. They're going to be brokenhearted about that. Them being envious is already a sad situation. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, you're going to have blossoming abundance and a cornucopia of finances. What I just say, cornucopia, literally just pulled it as I was saying that. Oh my, I said it first and then I pulled it. And this is a live reading. But yeah, so like I said, blossoming abundance and cornucopia, you're going to want for nothing. And that's what these people are crying about. They're brokenhearted over this, over you getting a love relationship, a love offer, you being really strong, you having blossoming abundance and the cornucopia. Woman holding a coin. So again, this is you getting money. You getting money. Or whoever you get with is going to have money as well. The sun. This is showing me that whatever you guys plant, it's going to grow. And we know that the sun, it doesn't make sense to do any type of spell working or manifestation stuff that you want. If you want continual abundance, it does not make sense to use the moon. The moon goes through phases where it waxes, then it wanes, which means it gets bigger, then it gets full, then it gets smaller, then it gets new again. And so that's a roller coaster ride, literally, when you could just use the sun, which is always burning. That even the light that comes off of the moon is the light of the sun. So technically, day and nighttime, you have protection of the sun. You can plant things with the energy of the sun and they will grow. Yeah. Storm warning. So you're going to be in the sun, and these people are literally getting storm warnings. And that's why I was like, some of these people are on the internet, like they're on the internet people that are on the internet. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is the sacral, and that has to do with relationships. So we call in protection with Archangel Ariel for the sacral chakra to protect our relationships from any intrusion. Walking away. So somebody, like, you could have walked away from this person. This is what they're afraid of. They don't want you to walk away. They want you to join their like witch coven community. I'm not even kidding. It's like, if you can't destroy them, then join them. And you're like, no. Yeah, they want to make some type of contract with you, but you have a contract with the divine universe to bring about justice and balance. And that's more of what's going to happen. One more journey. You're going to continue on your journey being happy and being in the sun while these people are in the storms and in the shits. They decided to jump into Shit Creek and paddle upstream. That was what they did. You were like, oh, I think I'm going to take the other river and just get in a boat. What I just say about being an Ev, you coming here to bring balance, angel of balance, right there. And it's got the pyramids, which shows me that you have a connection to Egypt, which is another reason that these people are not going to be successful at whatever this is or whatever this was. Okay, let's see if anything needs to come out with the tarot, and then we'll do the angel numbers and shut down the reading. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is the best outcome, like possibly that you could have. And now your chakras are going to be protected because we just prayed for those. So this is entering a period of peace and contentment, supportive family, great friends, a special love relationship, commitments made and kept. Okay. Forgiveness and reconciliation. So yeah, these people, you know, a lot of them don't know you, but the person that did all of the most of this to you, they may ask you for forgiveness. And I will always tell you to forgive, but that doesn't mean to allow them back into your life, because these people, the only reason they're going to ask for forgiveness is because they want to come back in on this strategy stuff and they want to do more deceit, basically. So that's why they're going to ask for forgiveness. It's not real forgiveness. They're not actually sorry. They're not repentant. I mean, what would actually have had to have occurred for them to all of a sudden be repentant and want to do right? Like, no, these people were never going to do right by you. And God knew that. That's why God protected you from them. And that's why you're going to have the 10 of Cups no matter what. So I feel really good about that. So they were trying to make a serious major turning point in your finances. Like if this was like, if you have like a YouTube platform, they were trying to get rid of all of your views. They were trying to steal views, all sorts of weird stuff with magic, all sorts of weirdness, all sorts of it. This was them looking down at your finances instead of going and getting their own. Like, what type of weirdo freak does that? They try to assess what somebody else is making and then apply it to their life when they're not even in your life. Like, this is somebody from the past. So this is just telling them that wishing didn't make it so. That was the 4 of Wands in the reverse. Then they have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Their new beginning turns bad. Then they're in the 8 of Swords with the Hangman to the 7 of Swords, which means, yeah. I mean, from the Hangman to the 7 of Swords, that's not a good combo. The Knight of Wands, the 5 of Cups. They were never mature energy to begin with, okay? Then you had coming out, starting with the Magician and the 3 of Pentacles, having a collaboration or having a community that you work with, being able to transmute your own energy. The fact that you go within is one reason why you had this Ace of Wands coming forward, along with Archangel Michael, the King of Pentacles, and the guy that was holding the coin. The High Priestess energy, this is somebody that's crossed over, and it's also an aspect of yourself. And then we have, this could very possibly be a child and a baby father right here, and then a happy family. So there could be a reconciliation with, somebody from your past, but I'm getting that if it is, it's like going to be a baby father or something like that. So we had Coven, America. I was getting New Jersey is where like 3 of these people exist in New Jersey. Their rituals and ceremonies, they're going to get fired from their job because they abused they abused Wicca is what I was just about to say. They abused Wicca, but they abused their, whatever their jobs are. Like if they were a nurse and they were typing in your information and looking things up, abusing HIPAA, like they're breaking physical laws and talking about it in a chat, like on Facebook, like stupid. Skeletons in the closet. They could be in the closet. They have negative unjustified karma. This could have been, they were trying to gain an avenue in through a family member. This is because you're a spiritual warrior and a spiritual healer. They tried to entrap you. Oops. They were snitching on you, and they're most likely getting arrested for that. They were the adversary. They're under the devil's wrath. It might serve you to read Psalm 11 and Psalm 19 on this person. Psalm 19 begins, Lord, you are my rock and redeemer. Psalm 11 goes, the Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. Oh, the wicked, he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot, their heart's desire, the Lord who loves justice. So, okay, now we're going to do a couple of angel numbers. Just a couple, because I want to do the names today. So this will give you insight into the situation. So you'll just, when you see these angel numbers in your reality, you apply what you're doing, what you're thinking about to the interpretation of the angel number. And then that'll give you a different, it'll give you more information, like a personal reading. 1717 drama alert. Be aware of somebody trying to come back in to apologize, but it being fake. That's why you need to use your best discernment and pray for signs from God and stuff like that. And for confirmation, use a pendulum when it comes to dealing with these people. Independent soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part in the process. $13.13, starting fresh. So yes, that's like a new beginning. Encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, and communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. Like how it said that all of your ideas will synthesize into new ideas and that will be successful. This is a confirmation of that. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. And it's telling you basically that if you build up your confidence and trust in your decisions, then things will go smooth. Let's get one more of these. 1122, great shift. Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. So that's when you're speaking to the universe, make sure that you're speaking about what you want instead of highlighting what you want through what you don't want, right? So you always want to be stating to the universe. And this is what is so frustrating, is that whatever we're holding our vibration at, when we communicate with the universe and we try to manifest, we're basically pulling in stuff that is that exact vibration, right? And so that's just the law of attraction, but we don't know everything that's in our vibration. If we're in a low vibration, then we'll pull low vibing situations in. But when you start to operate at a higher vibration, you'll basically start pulling in new experiences, new people, new places. You'll end up like exploring and getting to. I'm also getting that these people were very flippy floppy on your character. Like, some of the only cards are dropped. These are people that would like be on your side and then all of the sudden turn on you. And it's like they're being sent in by the devil to do that. Okay, we're going to do one more. 6666, great blessings. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. That's exactly what I was just talking about. You may find that you're getting brand new experiences that you've never had before. 1717 was drama alert. 1313 was starting fresh. And 1122 was great shift. 6666 was great blessings. And when you can start to see like things more from the perspective of they're happening for me rather than they're happening to me, then you can basically, it's easier to detach from the situation. So these names are just random names that I've written on note cards. So we're going to shuffle. Some of these note cards get stuck to one another. It drives me insane, loony insane. I hate that. But we're just pulling names out of a hat, literally. So if any of these resonate, you'll know who they are. And if they don't resonate, it just could be, you know, name for somebody else or somebody that comes into the future. But yeah, when you hear these names, or if you were to like hear one of these names and then the next person you interact with has one of these names, that would be, okay, somebody could be named Destiny. The audacity of having the name Destiny and being a destiny thief is disgusting to me. I'm seeing Jake, Lucas or Luke, Helena or Helen, Thor, Loki, Natalie, Natasha, Lewis, Carl, Lucy, Lucille, Eleanor, Jackson, Edith, Camilla, whoa, Edgar, Watson, Willis, Waverly, Wendy, West, Wendell, Willis, Amy, Allison, Adriana, Lydia, Alan, Jake, Roslyn. Wow, that's so weird. So Jake has come out twice. Glenda, Max, Jerry, Landon, Mel or Melanie, Emma or Emily, Bobby. Okay, so we had Bobby, Landon, Emma or Emily, Mel or Melanie, Jerry, Jasmine. I didn't even see Jasmine on the back. Max, Glenda, Jake, Roslyn, Edith, Edwin, Eleanor, Alan, Lydia, Allison, Adriana, Amy, Watson, Willis, Waverly, Wendy, West, Wendell, Willis, Camilla, Jackson, Carl, Edgar, Lucy or Lucille, Natasha, Natalie, Lewis, Helena or Helen, Thor and Loki, or Loki, Thor or Loki, Lucas or Luke, Jake, which I had twice, and Destiny. Okay, thank you guys for making it back to this reading. I appreciate all of you that are here today. We're going to just cleanse the energy and then I'll let you guys go. But yeah, I hope that this message gave you confirmation on what you already know, gave you confirmation on what is about to happen, what's coming, and what you've been dealing with. Again, these witches were doing so much witchcraft that the drones and the UFOs are stalking these people. And like I was picking up that they were coming from, there was 3 people in New Jersey, and there's a couple people in Texas, a couple people in Louisiana, a couple people in Georgia. It's a couple people in Alabama. Predominantly, it is the United States that is causing this all to happen. So, thank you for being here. Please like the video. Please share it if you feel compelled to share it. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time that I go live so you don't miss out on the important messages that Spirit has for you. Okay. God bless you guys. And thank you for everybody that has donated. There's links in the description box below, but I am so grateful for you guys. Seriously. Thank you. All of your support really, really helps. And remember, if you ever have an emergency and you need me to answer a question, you can always send a $10 super chat and I will answer the question to the best of my ability. Okay. All right. That's the only way that I'm doing readings for people at this time. So, and then on my other channel, the first 5 people that come into the chat, I will answer one question for them. Okay. And that I'll type in the name of my other channel that I have as well. It's called the Psychic Tarot Angel Oracle. So make sure that you guys get a subscription over there as well. Okay, God bless you guys. Peace be with you. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, afternoon. Make sure that you get some water. We're all going through a great shift that came through in the angel numbers. So make sure that you're staying hydrated. It's just going to be a lot easier for your system to get onto the best vibration for you. Okay, know that God loves you and know that I love you. And until next time, air hugs and peace be with you.